Did you ever hear the tragedy of Sauron the Reformer? Once upon a time, in the land of Middle-earth, lived Sauron. After witnessing the constant bloodshed and wars through the ages, he grew tired of the feudal elite oppressing the people. In a time when the rich grew richer and the common people languished in poverty and hopelessness, Sauron founded the Occupy Erebor movement. Deep under the lonely mountain, the greedy dwarven banking clan hoarded wealth and riches beyond anyone's imagination. But as the trickle-down economy failed, disillusioned workers, led by Sauron, stormed the headquarters of the dwarven bank Durin brothers, confiscating their hoarded gold. With this newfound wealth, Sauron established his own country and vowed to bring peace, freedom, justice, and security to his new empire, tackling the violence inherent in the system. Sauron quickly industrialized his nation, helping marginalized groups find jobs. He even employed cave trolls in his army. He reformed the military to protect the realm from human supremacists who were causing havoc along the borders. He urged local leaders like Saruman, the Harid chieftains, and the Witch King of Angmar to follow his path to modernity. Unemployment fell to its lowest rate in recorded history. Ambitious infrastructure projects modernized the country quickly, with newly paved motorways connecting once isolated regions. Sauron's reforms created a society destined for greatness. But there were many who resisted. In a secret meeting in Rivendell, the old aristocracy plotted to overthrow Sauron and enslave his people. After all, above all else, they desired power. They organized a terrorist group known as the Fellowship. Their mission: infiltrate Moria and sabotage Sauron's coal production. The terrorists, with malicious intent, left Rivendell and, under the guise of innocent pilgrims, infiltrated the mines of Moria. They attacked the diligent workers who fought bravely against the intruders. The uproar even angered Comrade Balrog, stack-cannabist of the deepest mine shafts. He was covered in burning coal at all times, working non-stop to meet his quotas. His attempt to stop the terrorists tragically failed. In his vile fanaticism, the leader of the Fellowship, Gandalf the Fool, killed Comrade Balrog at the cost of his own life. The rest of the terrorists escaped the mines. They played the victim for a short time, completely disregarding the disruption to production they had caused. In haste, they soon disappeared into the wilderness. Sauron entrusted his most loyal ally, Saruman, with sending the police after the violent Fellowship. After tracking down the fugitives, the peacekeepers demanded their surrender. It was in this moment that Aragorn, son of Arathorn, staying true to his partisan roots, began a massacre of the innocent peacekeepers. In his rage, he even broke his own toe, so all-encompassing was his bloodlust. This vile act of violence shook the nation of Mordor to its core. But this was only the beginning. To take revenge on Saruman, the partisan leaders Meriadoc Brandybuck and Peregrine Took gathered a force of enraged Greenpeace activists and attacked the peaceful community at Isengard. The destruction reached a level that should not have been possible. They even destroyed the new hydroelectric dam, claiming it endangered some unique frog species that hadn't even been discovered yet. The dam had been built on Sauron's suggestion to tackle CO2 emissions from rapid industrialization, in an effort to shift to more environmentally friendly energy sources. But now, all their efforts were in vain, as the once hopeful project lay in ruins. Despite all of this, it was not enough for the scheming vegan-feeding elven supremacists. The elves even interrupted their constant self-admiring and promotion of shampoo products, just to plot the downfall of Mordor and to enslave the downtrodden once more. They conspired with the humans and began gathering an army to destroy Sauron once and for all. Upon hearing the news of the imminent attack, Sauron declared the elf and human extremists as disturbers of the peace. He gathered a large peacekeeping force, and laid siege to the decadent city of men in the hope of crushing the imperialist fever dream of conquering all of Middle-earth. Victory was near, but then an army of northern barbarian, illegal migrants arrived and attacked Sauron's peace forces. Even the spirits of dead royalists returned for a short time to crush the workers' unions forever. Sauron suffered a defeat at the hands of the imperialist forces, but he had no time to lick his wounds. Soon after, an army of elven supremacists and human colonizers, in a series of quick attacks, marched against Sauron's industrial heartland and attacked his most important furnace, hoping to destroy his factory output. The workers, upset by the sudden change in management, started to strike. Fear led to anger, anger led to hate, and hate led to riots. The workers launched a final, desperate attack against their oppressors. Even Sauron joined them on the front lines. He fought valiantly, but not even he could do much against such reckless hate. There were too many of them. The colonizers slew him, not even granting him a moment for pity's sake. Sauron, the defender of the free peoples of Middle-earth, was defeated. Middle-earth soon descended into darkness, where everyone was forced to work and toil in the fields as peasants. The feudal order was restored. The ruling class indulged in endless festivities, feasts, and decadence. The smug elves even hired the propagandists Frodo and Bilbo to spread disinformation and tarnish Sauron's legacy. And this is how freedom died, with thunderous applause. The fate of Middle-earth was sealed forever.